Try this. It might sound weird, but it works, and you thank me later. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining, welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Thank you. Talking about how not to be nervous during an interview. I'm not going to talk about the generic, and we want videos on how to prepare, things to say, things not to say. You can check my channel. I have a number of videos on that. But today is after you've prepared and when you're done and you still feel a bit nervous. How do you stop this? Okay, so the first point I'll talk about, it might sound weird, but it works. Try to keep it to yourself. Okay, so when you're keeping this to yourself, it is not because of household witchcraft, not because of village people, but try your best not to tell so many people. And the reason is because most times I do that a lot. When people tell me, okay, they have an interview, I try to check on them. Few minutes before that time, I try to send a message to them. I wish you success. And in a way, this message, this call, have an adverse effect sometimes on the person going for the interview. When you get this message, call me when you're done with the interview, you just begin to feel this panic and makes your heart beat. This is just out of experience, so try your best not to tell so many people about it before that day. After, of course, after the thing, you can always tell, oh, I went for an interview yesterday, expecting a good result somewhere, you can pray with me, that is fine. But before that time, try to keep it to yourself. It uses the number of questioning that can lead to panic and anxiety. Try this and you thank me later. One thing you can do to also minimize nervousness for the real interview, especially when you are doing like a video kind of interview with somebody, it's very good that you practice. You can use a mirror, you can use a camera, you can just sit in front of camera like I'm doing now. Try answering some of these questions, record yourself, listen to it again, do something often. I try to use Microsoft Teams, like especially if I'm doing my interview on Teams. So I do like a rehearsal, create the Teams meeting, I sit down like I'm in front of the interviewer and I try to answer the question, I record it and see it again. So this helped me to like see my sitting position. It's just reduce the nervousness because I've practiced. So practice, rehearse, record yourself. This is actually going to help you reduce nervousness on the day of interview. Okay, so the second point is you don't get there too early. So I know that it is something that they advise that when you're going for an interview, try and get there early enough, but it is important that you don't get there too early. If you can, if it's not something like you're traveling for a long distance, don't get there too early. If it is a kind of video interview, is it dress up or don't get ready too early. And when I'm saying too early, I'm talking about 1 hour before, 2 hours before, 3 hours before, because it actually makes you panic. It's checking the time, and it's my wristwatch like checking the time, it gives you this panic attack. So try and get there maybe like 45 minutes or 30 minutes. Yeah. Another thing you can also do is dress well. This one I'm not even going to emphasize that well. Dress well. When you dress well, you are more comfortable, you are not shaking, you are not adjusting anything, period. Dress well, that's all. Another thing you can also do to reduce nervousness in the course of interview is that, especially if it's a video interview, 30 minutes before, try and warm up your voice. How muscles sure you get, so you can speak out like you can say, "Hi, thank you so much for joining this, that." It can make you more enthusiastic about it. So warming up actually is good. Me, I want to relax. I'm doing video. I'm not here to really impress the interviewer. So I don't know if we can. Let me just try and do that. All right. So I'm going to be talking about this. So, shoulder high, chest out. And the last thing I'll be talking about is people around you. How do you relate to people around you? How do you talk when it's time to converse with people? This is a way to start practicing for interview. So when you're in a gathering, when you're in a social environment, try and say something, try and contribute, try and bring up suggestions. This actually help you to prepare. So there was this interview I was going for, and a night before we went for a gathering, and it is like different race, different people, and I try my best to speak out, to talk, to be open. It is not because I actually wanted to speak out in that particular environment, but because I was just training myself for the for the interview that was coming up the following day. So try and speak out, talk. It helps you to get familiar with people. It builds you up. So in the day of the interview, it's not strange. It's just looking like you're conversing with people, you're chatting, you're talking to them about what you're capable of, what you're doing. You get all those good things. Another thing you can also do if you're being nervous is you can, instead of fidgeting, you can try and move your body. Like, because if you stay calm, you can extend it that you can be shaking, your hand can be shaking or something. So when you try to move your hand, try to move your body. And if you see that you're very nervous or you're talking too fast, just try to smile. So okay, okay. You get what I'm trying to do. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share with friends and family. I'll see you again next time. Bye. Calm and collected. Guess you want to know how to write a CV, you can check my channel on how to write a good CV. I have a couple of things there on things not to say during an interview. I have videos are there. Things to avoid saying, things to say, how to introduce yourself. Today is like a relaxing day for me. I just want to relax and be taken care of. So don't be too nervous, just be calm. You know, these things, it happens. I wish you success in your interview. Just be calm. It's going to work. Just trust God as well. Because it's one thing for us to put our effort, another thing to put our trust in God. Just stay calm. Be calm like this video.